Hey there. Are you struggling to lose weight even though you seem to be doing everything right? Well, for years and years, we've believed in the calories in, calories out theory that weight gain is simply because you're eating too much food and you're not exercising enough. But recent studies show that this isn't necessarily the case. It's a lot more complicated than that. And in this video, I'm going to share with you 3 chemical exposures that actually might be contributing to weight gain. There's an entire class of chemicals called obesogens, and they're called this because they can disrupt your body's metabolism, they can mess with your appetite, and they can also mess with your energy levels. So all these things can contribute to weight gain. And unfortunately, these chemicals are very common. We're exposed to these chemicals every day. And we can't completely eliminate our exposure, but there's a lot that we can do to reduce our exposure. So I'm going to share with you the 3 top chemical classes of obesogens and give you a few tips on how to avoid these. So number 1 is phthalates, and phthalates are very common. They're found in soft plastics, they're found in our personal care products, they can be found in food packaging, our laundry soap, things that have fragrance in them. So we're exposed to these quite frequently. And studies have linked exposure to these chemicals with an increased BMI, increased waist circumference, and higher risk for obesity. So avoiding all fragrance items and trying to reduce your exposure to soft plastics can help decrease your exposure to these chemicals. Number 2 is BPA, and BPA is used in the production of hard plastics, but you also can find it in a lot of other areas that you wouldn't suspect, such as in food packaging, in thermal receipts, and even dental sealants. Research suggests that BPA can disrupt our hormones and our metabolism, and that can contribute to obesity. So say no thank you to receipts, avoid eating canned foods, and also reduce your exposure to hard plastics that come into contact with food. Number 3 is pesticides. Organophosphate pesticides are used heavily in the United States. About 1 billion pounds are applied per year. And some studies suggest that exposure to these chemicals are associated with weight gain and obesity, particularly in children. So prioritize organic foods as much as your budget allows and avoid using herbicides at home. I'll link some references in the description. Okay, take care.